Hello, today we are going to discuss about the properties of multiplication of matrices. As we already discussed about the multiplication of matrices, we need to know some properties of multiplication. So let's get started. The first property which says that multiplication is not commutative in general. Multiplication is not commutative in general. Okay, that is AB, that is A multiplied by B, is not always equals to B multiplied by A. Okay, now come to the next one. Matrix multiplication is associative. Associative, that is AB multiplied by C is equals to A multiplied by B C. Whether whenever both sides are defined. Now come to the third property of matrix multiplication. That matrix multiplication is distributive over matrix addition. It is distributive over matrix addition. Okay, and how can we define this? We can define in this way, that is A multiplied by B plus C is equals to AB plus AC, or we also can define in this way, that is A plus B multiplied by C is equals to AC plus BC whenever both sides of equality are defined. Now come to the fourth point. If A is an M cross in matrix, if A is an M cross in matrix, then we can write that IM, which is a unit matrix of order M multiplied by A, is nothing but equals to A, and it is also equals to A multiplied by IN. Okay, now come to the next one. The product of two matrices can be null matrix while neither of them is the null. For example, suppose A is a matrix which is not a null matrix. It is a 2 cross 2 matrix with elements 0 to 0 0. And B is a matrix which is not also a null matrix, and it has element 1 0 0 0, which is also a 2 cross 2 matrix. But after multiplying those matrices, we get 0 0 0 0, that is a null matrix. Now come to the sixth property of matrix multiplication. If A is a M cross n matrix and O is a null matrix, then we can say that A multiplied by O is equals to a null matrix, and O multiplied by A is also a null matrix of different orders. Suppose A is a matrix of order M cross n and O is a null matrix. Then we can say that A multiplied by O is equals to O, which is nothing but order M cross n, and the null matrix is n cross p, then it is m cross p. And if we multiplied O A, then we also get O, but the order is different in here, and it is going to be sorry, it is P cross M. Wait a minute. Let me clear this. Okay. Here the order of O is P cross M. Therefore, we get here P cross M. That is, the product of matrix with a null matrix is always a null matrix. Now, come to the last property, that is the seventh property of matrix multiplication. Matrix multiplication, if AB is equals to 0 or O, then it does not necessarily imply that BA is equals to O. That is, AB is equals to O does not always imply that BA is equals to O, where O is a null matrix. For example, suppose we have a 2 cross 2 matrix, that is 0 1 0 0, and we also has a 2 cross 2 matrix 1 0 0 0. Then AB is necessarily 0, but BA is not equals to 0, which is equals to 0 1 0 0. So that's the proof. So we have discussed the 7 properties of matrix multiplication, and that's all for today. Thank you very much.